Good evening and welcome to Bayelsa State Television News. I am Joyce Batowe. On the highlights, Governor Doye Diri charges newly elected local government officials to exercise financial prudence in the running of the councils. And Israeli Defense Forces strike southern Gaza, city of Rafah, kill 18 people. Governor Doye Diri has admonished newly elected local government chairmen not to run their councils aground with the acquisition of unnecessary loans that would impede the smooth running of the local government areas. Governor Diri gave the admonition during an orientation program for newly elected local government chairmen, vice chairmen, councillors, and other functionaries in Akemfa, Yenegua. Government House correspondent George Ameli was there and now completes the reports.
Newly elected chairmen, vice chairmen of the 8 local government areas and councillors of the 105 wards in Bayelsa State were on Monday treated to an orientation program by the Bayelsa State government, aiming to serve as a platform for learning and exchange of ideas. The program was carefully created to encompass key areas of local government administration, including financial management, capacity building, local government development planning, and public service delivery.
And we firmly believe that good governance begins at the grassroots level. And that is precisely why we have gathered here today to equip you, our newly elected chairmen, vice chairmen, and councillors, with the necessary skills and knowledge to improve our local government administration.
Earlier, local government administration in the state was enmeshed in debts.
Local governments, as at 2020, were unable to pay salaries.
Having tackled that ugly situation, the Prosperity Administration derived a mechanism to ensure there is no repeat performance.
A complete ban on loans from any source by local government chairmen across Bayelsa State without the approval of the governor. Compulsory saving by every local government council. And division of balance after payment of salaries.
The program is to equip the elected officers with adequate knowledge to hit the ground running.
We have also learned that we should be prudent in the management of our resources. We have also learned the bureaucracy, how it operates in the local government system, and how we can interrelate, work together for progress of the local government councils.
There are lots of things to be done. There is no functional hospital. So we came here so that we can now improve on the conditions of our people in every facet of it. If you talk about health, if you talk about transportation, if you talk about education, we want to improve on them so that the state government will not be just waiting. We want to support the state government to improve on these things.
The chairman, vice chairman, and councillors-elect were on the 6th of April 2024 voted into office in a widely peaceful polls conducted by the Bayelsa State Independent Electoral Commission. From Akemfa, in Yenegua local government area of Bayelsa State.
George Ameli reporting for NDTV News.
In addition to the demand for a new minimum wage from the government, the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC is asking for the creation of state and local government policing to tackle insecurity in the country. The Bayelsa State Labour NLC Secretary, Comrade John Angese, who stated this while speaking with NDTV News, highlighted the benefits of having both state and local government police structures. Correspondent Janet Wamuto, who also interviewed other unionists, gave a report.
As the May 1st Workers' Day gets closer, the Nigerian Labour Union and the federal government are working tirelessly to put smiles on the face of workers. The Nigerian Labour Union Secretary in Bayelsa State, Comrade John Angese, said Labour demands for the creation of state and local government police is for the benefits of Nigerians.
This demand has been on for some time, and the state governors have advocated for the creation of state police, looking at the security situation in Nigeria. The benefit that is inherent in this creation is that every state will have the capacity to monitor and prevent crime in their domain. If the states are able to get their own police, like in other climes like America and other places, they will be saddled with the responsibility of guarding their territory and not allowing anybody to infiltrate and commit crime. This is supposed to be in a partnership arrangement with the federal government.
The former NLC chairman Bayelsa State, Comrade John Bipri Indiomu, called on federal government to improve security in the country.
When Labour comes up with certain demands, in most cases, it is also the cry of the people. It is what the people really want. And of course, the situation right now in this country actually portrays that all the things that Labour act are very important and necessary. And I think government should work towards achieving them. It is for the good of the government as well as the people. Security is very important. No country can develop without security. The level of insecurity in this country now is alarming. And I think that the government should focus on security.
Another respondent, Vice President, Ijaw National Congress, Alabonengi James, urged federal government to improve workers' welfare.
Ideally, I need a community policing, not a state policing. What the concept of state policing is also wrong for me. Let us call it community policing. The community, every other, look, today they mentioned that 6 military officers were killed in Shiroro. They never say Niger State comes after. Where the community is the community that where things are happening. So everybody will continue to safeguard and make sure we police our community. And our traditional rulers should be given the constitutional role. Until you give traditional ruler constitutional role, our monarchs and the traditional institution powers, whether you get state police or not. So we must compensate. Even the workers have contributed a lot. So we must look at the workers' welfare. And in the Nigerian state, workers' welfare is zero. People are not, insurance does not give to military officers.
Also lending his opinion, the other Piri of Osusu Epie Kingdom, Yenegua, His Royal Highness Dr. Ernest Samuel, called on government to speed up actions on actualization of the demands by the labor union.
Then that of the state police, I think the state police for now is even overdue. The state can even include their own police to keep the security of it. And not only that, in terms of things that we'll have to translate from here to Abuja before bringing the report or the interpretation that should be like this, you can immediately go into action to curb that ugly situation. This demand for high pay within the labor is even overdue. Nigeria is a country that is not so considerate about the non-political sectors.
These persons unanimously agreed that if state and local government police is created, issues of insecurity would reduce drastically in the country. Janet Tuomute, NDTV News.
And now, from the world of entertainment, Toyin Abraham makes attempts to end alleged rift with Funke Akindele. For these and other stories, let's join Ufoma Soji on Entertainment News.
Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham has been making efforts to put an end to a long-standing rivalry between herself and co-actress Funke Akindele in the movie business. Through a post on her Instagram page on the 21st of April 2024, she commented on the existing feud between them, narrating their transition from Yoruba movie industry to the English industry, while stating that Funke Akindele was once #1 in the Yoruba movie industry. She attributed the cause of the feud to gossips and rumors by the negative elements in the movie industry. She hailed Funke Akindele for her success in the box office with a movie, A Tribe Called Judah, while calling on people to stop spreading unfounded rumors and focus on promoting the industry for the benefit of all. Also in entertainment news, a veteran in the Nigerian movie industry, Zach Orji, has narrated a terrifying incident which almost cost him his life and how he underwent 2 brain surgeries in Nigeria. He recounted how he collapsed in the bathroom, where he became unconscious, stating that it was only by God's grace that he was still alive, as he had passed out for nearly 5.5 hours before he got help. He also spoke on the swift response of his wife, who was in Lagos, and his friend, who was in the United Kingdom at the time of the incident. He was taken to the National Hospital, where he had the first surgery performed by Dr. Biodun Ogumbo on the 1st of January and the second surgery a month after by the same surgeon due to residual blood clots. Mr. Orji also expressed gratitude for the support he received from prominent figures within and outside Nigeria. I am Ufuma Soji for NDTV Entertainment News.
And from the ever-busy world of sports, former Super Eagles winger Emmanuel Amunike tops list of coaches to be appointed as next Super Eagles boss. For details of this report and more sports stories, let's join Ayemi Miene.
According to media reports, the Nigerian Football Federation will name Emmanuel Amunike, a former player of Barcelona, as the Super Eagles' new head coach. Jose Pacero left from this position in February after reviewing applications from both foreign and domestic coaches over the previous few weeks. It is said that the NFF has decided on Amunike, who won the FIFA Under-17 World Cup with the Nigeria's Under-17 team. There were reports that the NFF decided against hiring a foreign manager because it could not afford to pay one. An official announcement is expected from the NFF regarding the appointment of a new Super Eagles head coach. As one of Pacero's assistants, Finidi George, who is currently the manager of Enyimba FC, will stay in that capacity. Eric Ten Hag's chances of staying as manager are not looking good despite Manchester United's FA Cup run. This is due to the way the team defeated Coventry City. If anything, the crowd that poured out of Wembley and returned to Manchester following their team's victory in a penalty shootout will even more certain than before that the Dutchman is no longer the best choice for the position. United were cruising at 3-0 before allowing Coventry to score 3 times in the final 20 minutes, including a 95th minute equalizer, sending the game to penalties tied at 3-3. After Top scored the winning goal with the final kick, the championship team, who had been the superior team in extra time, believed they had pulled off one of the greatest FA Cup comebacks ever. However, VAR and the most stringent offsides call denied them their celebration. In the end, it was more Wembley penalty outbreak for Coventry, who lost in a shootout to Luton Town in last season's championship playoffs final. I am Ayemi Miene for NDTV Sports.
And from the foreign scene, Israelis' overnight strike on Rafah, Gaza, has killed 18 people, mostly children. Officials of a nearby Kuwait hospital, which received the bodies, said that the first strike killed a man, his wife, and their 3-year-old child. The hospital further disclosed that the second strike killed 8 children and 2 women, all from the same family. After the attack, a baby girl was delivered from the womb of a Palestinian woman killed along with her husband and daughter, Palestine health officials said. The baby, who weighed 1.4 kg and was delivered in an emergency cesarean section, is stable and improving gradually, according to a doctor caring for her. Following the attack, Israel has vowed to expand its ground offensive in Rafah, as more than half of Gaza's 23 million inhabitants are currently taking refuge there. And now, to end the news, a look at some of our top stories. Governor Doye Diri has admonished newly elected local government chairmen not to run their councils aground with the acquisition of unnecessary loans that would impede the smooth running of the local government areas. And Israelis' overnight strike on Rafah, Gaza, has killed 18 people, mostly children. That's it on NDTV News tonight. I am Joyce Batowe. Thanks for watching.